Hello viewers, welcome to the Guitar Trainer channel. Today's video we are going to learn about chords, how to build chords. I am going to show you the right way as well as the easiest way how to build chords. There are several different ways also, but this will be the easiest way, and I am going to show you on the keyboard how. First I will explain how to construct the chord and I will play and show you on the keyboard. But as our channel is mainly focused on guitar, you guitar players may ask why I want to learn this. I have the guitar chord diagrams, why, in which way it is useful for me. Just like that I'll see the chord diagrams and I can play the chords. Why I should learn this? Like that you may have a question. I'll explain you why it is needed so much for a guitarist to learn the basics of building chords, how you can play more confidently and fluently, and how you can build your own chords. What all given in the chord diagrams are all traditional method. Okay, other than that you can build the chords by yourself. Once I started learning guitar, it took a lot of time for me, several years to reach this topic, and then after several years only I learned this stuff. I collected these details from my teachers. What I collected from my teachers, these details I am going to share it with you in an easy way, so that in the end of the lesson you will be able to form at least more than 40 types of chords. I am not going to explain everything. I will show you few examples. With that examples itself you can easily understand how to build chords. You will not have any doubt. All these chords I have made it as a document. I have kept it in the drive and I have shared the link in the description. You can download the document and you can use it easily. Now let's go into the lesson. Everyone knows how to build a major chord. Even beginners knows that formula. That is so simple. We'll do it. All the chords will form with the help of C major in the pitch of C, so that it will be easy for you to understand, and then you can try it for the other scales. First let's see how to build a major chord. G, A, B. This is the C major scale. So the scale degrees we number like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay. So if you want to build a major chord, what we do, we take the first, third and fifth degree. This is a well-known thing. Okay, this you already know. You have to hold the first, third and fifth degree together. So the notes will be C, E, G. Okay. So you will get the C major chord. If you hold the note C, E, G together, you will be getting C major chord in the keyboard. The same way if you check the guitar chord also, the output of the, after holding that C major chord shape, the output of the strings you will be getting, the sounding will be these three notes only. So now for creating a minor chord, usually people what they do, they go to the C minor scale. For C minor chord, they go to C minor scale, where C minor has three flats: B flat, E flat and A flat. Now they will apply the same formula: 1, 3, 5. So what is 1? 1 is C. What is 3? In C minor scale, the third degree is E flat. 5, what is 5? 5 is G. Okay. Anyway, you got the answer is correct. C minor chord, the notes are C, E flat, G. Now the main question is, now we want to form another chord, C seventh, C dominant seventh. Now you will go to C major scale or C minor scale. The answer is, whenever you form any chord, just do it with the C major scale itself. whatever chord you want, you do it with the major scale itself and apply the right formula 1 flat 3 5. For creating a minor chord, the formula is 1 flat 3 5. So 1 is C, flat 3 is E flat, 5 is G. This is how you have to form the minor chord. So the main concept is, for any chord, even if it is a minor chord, don't depend upon minor scale. Okay, apply the right formula on the major scale. So for forming a major chord, the formula is 1 3 5. First degree, third degree and fifth degree together should be held. So 1 3 5 means the notes will be C, E, G. And for minor, apply the formula 1 flat 3 5. So you'll be getting the notes C, E flat and then G. So now you got a minor chord. For seventh chord, the formula is 1 3 5 and flat 7. Flat 7. There are different types of seventh chords. This chord is for dominant. We call it as dominant seventh. The chord built on the fifth degree of the scale. So here we are going to build C seventh, not the G seventh. Dominant seventh means the C will be where the C note will be the dominant. In which scale? F scale, C will be the dominant. For that we are creating the chord. So the chord symbol here, the chord symbols will be like this is C, C major. For C minor you have to put small m. So here if you apply the formula with the major scale, 1 is C, 3 is E again, 5 is G and flat 7 is 7th degree is B, so B flat. B flat. Symbol for this is C7. We have other sevens which are called as major 7 and minor 7 and all. For that you will have different symbols. You can see it in the formula page in the document. I have given the symbols also. Augmented. This is a different type of chord. Augmented means, for augmented chord the formula is 1 3 sharp 5. So 1 is again C, 3 is E, sharpened 5th degree, 5 sharp means G sharp, C, E, G sharp. For augmented, the symbol is, you have a plus symbol. This symbol is for augmented. That is the symbol for augmented. Next, let's do apply the formula for diminished chord. For diminished chord, the formula is 1 flat 3 flat 5. This is the formula for creating the diminished chord. 1 is again C, flat 3 E flat, flat 5. Flat 5 is G flat. C, E flat, G flat. These three notes together played will give you a sounding of diminished chord. Symbol for this diminished is a small circle like a degree kind of thing. We put this symbol for degrees, 45 degree, 90 degree, like that. Sometimes they may write dim also, DIM they may write. Otherwise this is the main symbol used for marking diminished chord. And then the next chord, most commonly used chord, is sus4. Even sometimes it will be written as simply sus. Sus means you have to take it as sus4 only. If it is sus2, compulsory they will mark the number. If there is no number, you have to take it as sus4 alone. If it is simply marked as C sus, means you have to take it as sus4. Sus2 means compulsory they will give a marking. So sus4, the formula is 1 sus4. Why we call it as sus4 means we are suspending the third degree. Remove the third degree and then in the place of third degree use the fourth degree. In the major chord, remove the third degree, use the fourth degree, and then again 5. So the notes will be C, F and G. Symbol is, chord symbol will be C sus 4 or C sus alone. C sus alone also refers to C sus 4 only. The next one is C sus 2. Sus 2 means from sus 4 you could have understood that you have to omit the third degree and apply the second degree and then fifth. So the notes will be C, D and G. So C sus 2. Okay, this is the way how you have to build the chords. For other chords and all, 9th, minor 7th, major 7th, 11 and all, I have given it in the document clearly. Please download and you can try building these chords. These are an important lesson. It's so simple. Just apply the formula only with the major scale. Don't depend upon any other scale. This is the right way and easiest way to build the chords. Now we will apply these formulas and play these chords in the keyboard. Now let's try this with an easy example of C major scale degrees 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the major chord 1, 3, 5, C, E, G. Minor chord 1, flat 3, 5, C, E flat, G. Dominant 7th chord 1, 3, 5, flat 7, C, E, G, B flat. Augmented chord 1, 3, sharp 5, C, E, G sharp. Diminished chord 1, flat 3, flat 5, C, E flat, G flat. Suspended 4th chord 1, 4, 5, C, F, G. Suspended 2nd chord 1, 2, 5, C, D, G. So you understood how to form the chords with the use of a major scale. Now if you want to do it for some other scale, some other chord, you need something related to G or D, means immediately what you have to do, you go to that particular major scale. Let's think about, you want to create chords D major, D minor, D 7th, D sus, like that. Means what you do, write the D major scale, D major has 2 sharps. Now apply the same formulas to the D major scale. You will be getting the D related chords. What all? D major, minor like that. So here apply D major you need means apply 1 3 5, take the notes 1 3 5. Want D minor chord means apply the formula 1 flat 3 5. So 1 is D, flat and the third degree means F sharp will become F, and then 5 is A. So like this you can create any type of chord for any pitch. Now let me explain few points how this knowledge of building chords will help a guitar player. This is our traditional method of holding the C major chord. If you see here, this first string is open, second string you are holding the second string first fret, and then third string is open, which you are getting the G note. On the fourth string you are holding E note. On the fifth string the output is C note. So you are getting C, E, G, these notes together, where you get the sounding of a major chord. But in some guitar diagrams you could have watched that this sixth string will be marked with the into mark, not said not to play. Why? So there is a question, the name of the first string is also E, sixth string is also E. So you are allowed to play the first string, but they are marked not to play the sixth string. The reason is they want that main root note C to be as the first bass note. That's why they are telling to avoid the sixth string open E note. But in some cases in keyboard and all, you can see some chord symbols marked as C with a slash E, C slash E, which means that C with E bass. In that case you can play the sixth string also, C chord with E on its bass. So in that way you can decide whether you can play that note or not. And then along, if you know the basic C, this is the normal C chord. Instead of leaving this E string as an open string, I am going to use my fourth finger and I am going to press the third fret. So what will you get? Instead of getting E as the high note, you will be getting G as the high note. So you will get a different kind of sounding, but this chord is also C. So how I was able to do that? I know that C, E and G are the main notes which will help to form the chord C major. That's why confidently I am using this G note, I am adding this note. So this is not wrong. So this is all called as voicings, chord voicings. According to that place, what kind of feel sound you need for that song, you can use that different notes and you can get a different chord. And then you know how to play the same C major chord in different place. So some we use like this. This is also C major chord. If you are clear with that notes, what are the notes are used to form C chord means, you can add these two notes. You could have seen people playing bar chords adding these notes also. So what does it mean? Here you are playing it as a 4-string chord, you are avoiding these 2 strings. But if you are clear with the chord building formula, you know that 5th string 3rd fret is C, 6th string 3rd fret is G. So you can add those 2 notes also. This chord also we can make one more change. See here, these are all, if you check these notes, you will be having the notes E, C and G. So instead of holding this G note as on the high note, I am going to change this way. I am holding all the other 4 notes. I am going to add 1st string 8th fret. This is C. So this will give you a different sounding C. Okay, so you can do lot of variations in the C chord itself. C chord, C with E bass, 6th string 3rd fret add பண்ணிக்கிறேன், C with G bass. In the same chord, the first string note I am changing as G. This is another form of C chord. This chord can be played as bar chord. The same C shape, just I am changing the high note. Still you can use the F shape and you can play here. You can put a bar also. These are all C chords only. If you check, you will be having the notes C, E, G together. So if you have the knowledge of chord building formula, you can create your chords and you will know the reason. This is F major, this is F minor. What is happening? The flat 3rd degree is getting flattened. Like that you can create your own chords. This is F major and this is the F minor. The reason the change is the flattened 3rd degree. This is how you can develop your chord building skills if you know the formulas. Hope you all enjoyed this lesson. If this information is useful for you, please give us a like and provide your comments. Also share this video to your friends, and those who have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to our channel. We'll meet with a new interesting lesson in the next video. Until then, bye.